close your eyes and make your wish. When we let go of this, your wish will come true. All right? On 3, 3, 2, 1, release.
You know, when he arrives here, the kids swamp him because he's a lot of fun. And when I come in, I just need to look around at the creativity that they're able to develop here. But he's also professional at the same time. And when I walk through the corridors, I hear their voices, I hear them laughing, I hear the adults, you know, joking with the children and the children responding to them.
He talks a lot about how he doesn't want to see kids just kind of loitering around on the streets, not really knowing what they're doing.
The whole staff is such a nice people who wants just to be helpful for others.
He talks about how he wants to help kids be fit and not get overweight, which is why he started this Pride Escape thing where he can take the kids away for a week to somewhere.
Moses' primary motive isn't profit, it's the children. And I was telling my parents on the phone that night because it just struck home to me how special that is.
Vision of Pridelands, 2 things, quality and progress. Why quality? There's a lack of quality in our society. It's very important that we provide quality service, such as a healthy afternoon tea, a great program structure, and more importantly, fun. Progress, well, it is quite important. Everybody wants to know where we're heading in the next year or 2, like most businesses. Children also need progress. With every stage in the development, you need to give them what they need at that development stage. And at Pridelands, we do exactly that.
Well, I use Pridelands for my son who's 7 years old, and he goes to the holiday programs and he absolutely loves it. Keeps asking me when he can go back to Pridelands. He has got some special needs in some areas and is delayed in a few areas of school, but it doesn't seem to affect anything at Pridelands, and he just enjoys every moment of the whole day.
I said to the kids this morning what was the best part about Pridelands, and they said going outside.
A new program they've got as well, Pride Escape, and they're looking at taking the kids, I think, away for about 4 days.
We run before school, after school and holiday programs, but of course in our holiday program we call it Fun Holiday Adventures. In addition to that, we are of course launching our Getaway program next month. Locations of our program, we have 2 programs in Wilton, an after school and a holiday program. We also have an after school program right here in Mornington. We have another after school right here in Berhampore, which also has a before school that started very recently, and also a school holidays. And we have another after school program and a before school at Strathmore Community. So in Pridelands, the slogan that I chose for us was Together Again. My desire, my wish that one day we will all come together as people, just like these creatures whom we all know that naturally are enemies of each other. But as humans, we are not enemies of each other. Regardless of who we are, our ethnicity, our background, we are all the same. We're humans. And I believe we can achieve this.
Their programs are affordable.
When we looked at other programs in the area, they're very reasonable cost, and well, in fact, they are the cheapest cost that we've had. So we found the program works very well. It's well within our budget, which makes it easy to keep using it.
They offer subsidies through WINS. They also do their best to obtain grants through other organisations to minimise the real cost to working families.
Pridelands do help out a lot with the WINS forms. They make it so much easier for you just to pop into their office and they'll fill it out on the spot, and you can just go straight back with your form all filled out to the WINS office that you need to go to, and then you can just hand them over and it's all done.
Early adolescence. actually do need something different, something more, much, much, much more. They need to be able to get out in the world. They want to get out. They're bored. This is the city. There's not very much for them. So, for something like Pride Escape, it makes a very big difference. The idea of taking them from the city, where they've been in too long, and taking them into an adventurous world to do something like horse trekking, whitewater rafting, organic farming. Now that is true education, you must admit. It's true education. But more importantly, it's fun. They will learn a sense of discipline and ability to actually care for themselves. But more importantly, that freedom to live and learn as well. That's what Pride Escape is about.
To the northern suburb area as well next year, which is great for me because that's where I live, as well as the hut area.
In the future, we're looking at setting up some more programs in the hut. But where you can find some more information in regards to our programs, if you go on our website, which is pridelands.org.nz or pridelands.co.nz, or you're welcome to give us a call on 0800 Pride for You. Next step, we're looking at providing services for especially 10 to 15 years of age children, both in the local community, but also as far as Johnsonville and as far as Seaton as well.
Hi, my name is Brent. Moses is really cool. I like him. Although he does push my face away when I squeeze him when I'm cuddling him. And hi. He's silly and funny, and he's kind, and he plays with everyone. He likes tigers. He's nice. And he's nice.
And also, talking about Moses, he is very challenging. Very, very challenging.
I think Moses is pretty cool. I like Moses because he always does fun stuff with us.
Mean old.
We don't need money for what?
Mean old man.
I think he is fun, a little bit strange, and funny. He is so funny, fantastic. Professor Mikey. My name is Mikey, and I have a fun week. Me too.
Kids get the variety of having the older people, but not too old, like mum and dad, but older as in students and people that they can look up to, that give them variety, that have got energy to entertain them and look after them.
The staff, again, are trustworthy, they're friendly, and they keep themselves professional at all times as well. And you know, that's hard to do when you're dealing with children.
Well, my staff selection is very strict, I can tell you that. I know it may sound quite daunting, but it is very important and it's very necessary. Don't forget, in our community, there's so much fear, there's lack of trust, there's so much fear in the community, for our children. And therefore, we all have to do, as a community, come together to do what's necessary for these children. So as part of my selection, I organize a group interview. I have a group of people, at least 6 or more, whom I talk to about, our values, our mission, our goals, and what is required of them. And secondly, during the first process, I have to decide whether they are suitable for my program in the first, interview. The second part of the interview, because there are 2 parts, the second part is you have to do a trial. And the trial is very important. A trial tells you whether a person is going to fit in or not, and is very necessary. Plus, it does give them the opportunity to realize whether this is, something for them as well. And after the trial, with a couple of deliberation and referees and police checks. I then choose those that I want on my team, or those who are not being selected. I of course let them know. Then the final stages, you have to do an induction, and then they're fully recruited.
I like the healthy food options that they have. The number one thing in my book is that they don't allow the children to watch TV or play with electronic gadgets.
There's no television, so the boys aren't stuck in front of a screen watching things like that. They have a structured session, usually where, in particular our older boy, he will often do a good portion of his homework.
I've got a friend whose son was going to Pride Lands, and she was very impressed with the quality of care that was given for the children.
We had full confidence that it would be a good program because it was Moses setting it up, and having known Moses previously, we thought, he knows what he's doing, and he just makes sure the kids are looked after.
I would recommend Pride Lands to all parents with all ranges of children. It is such a good service. The kids are fully occupied the whole day. They have amazing activities and things set up for the kids, and it's a fantastic place for the kids to go. They love it, absolutely love it.
Pride Lands is very special to our school, and a very important part of what we're able to provide for our children and our parents. And I certainly would recommend them.
Oh yeah. There's nothing better than this, trust me. All right, come on, guys, let's go.